Hello guys, welcome back to another stock market update. I just wanted to start off this video by showing you a clip from last week. Now here's the thing, I told you guys what was going to happen this past week. I told you exactly how last week was going to play out going into this week. I told you, okay? I don't want to be that I told you so guy, but I told you, okay? Listen to this clip right here. At the end of wave 2 is where you want to get in and be a buyer. And with the way things are going with the news cycle, you're likely going to hear some big piece of scary news. And then you're going to wake up the next morning and the headline's going to be, oh, wait, never mind. That's not really happening. And then we're just going to rip for the next several months, or at least into the election. And that is exactly what happened last week. That is exactly what happened. The market crashed so hard at the end of this day on the 6th because of a Trump tweet saying he is walking away from the table. No more stimulus talks. We're done till after the election. The market crashed on that news. We sold off going into close and then a little after close. And then overnight, there was a complete pivot in the news cycle where Trump was like, oh, never mind. That was just a negotiation tactic. I want stimulus more than anybody else. And then look at what happened since that point. We are just ripped in a straight line all the way up to right now. By the way, I'm recording this while the market is open. So, yeah, this is live. This is happening right now. We're going straight up, especially right now. We're almost vertical. But, yeah, last week I told you guys that. So, hopefully, once you noticed. Now, I think it's smart when you see things like this to take a little bit off the table or to hedge or just to be careful. But once you notice the next morning that, hey, the news cycle just pivoted and we made this huge retracement of this move, that you got back in and maybe you were able to profit from this move here. So again, the thing you have to know is do not freak out about news. Do not freak out about news because it is all just a game. Focus on the charts. Okay, but I want to make this a pretty quick video, so let's get into levels I'm watching. I mean, pretty much we're extremely overextended right now during this first half of the day. I'm looking at 35, 33 to be strong resistance. The reason why I say 35, 33 is because that is near the area where we sold off from on September 2nd. So watch for us to get back here to the previous all-time high. Once we get there, we should see some bit of a pullback, maybe like a 382 shallow retracement, and then boom, all-time highs. That is what I'm looking out for on the upside. On the downside, there's not a whole lot of support to the downside. If you look at the 4-hour chart, I mean, look at this 4-hour chart. This 4-hour chart is just straight green for the past several sets of 4 hours. But the first place I'd watch is this little consolidation zone right here. I'd watch 34.58 for support if the market were to drop. And then the line in the sand, the area that cannot break is 33.30. That is the low from the fake tweet of October 6th. I do not see that low being broken anytime soon. So again, if we go lower, I'm watching here, and then we cannot break here. If we go higher, I'm watching here as resistance. Now let's put a fib on this move. Let's see if this lines up. So here's the move, low to high. This is where I think we'll hit a brick wall and price will retrace. Now look at this. So if we hit here and we pull back, look at where the 382 shallow retracement is. It's right at the level that I just called out. It's right at that 34.55 area. So, I mean, if we do top out here, that's a perfect place to come back to and revisit. And then that's when you want to get long again. And that's where I will look to make a trade going into November 3rd. And so if we're talking Elliot waves, let's say This was our correction ABC. This is wave 1, wave 2. Wave 3 is up to here. Wave 4 would bring us back down here. So let's see where a wave 5 could take us if that all plays out. So I'm thinking kind of far ahead, but let's go ahead and do it. So a wave 5, if it got to the 100 extension, it would take us to 3,700. So we could see my target. I'm going to go and put this out there. My target for November 2nd, going into the election, is going to be 3688. Okay. That's going to be my next grand prediction. So on my video on that week, I may come back to this clip and say, oh, I called it 3688. Boom, on the dot. So we'll see. Again, I said I'm trading live. Let's look at the market right now. Look at this. Look at the market. It's up in a straight line. A lot of strength today in tech. So that is kind of what's driving this move. It's crazy when tech really takes off how the move is so much stronger than when other sectors are leading. Let's take a peek at LULU. LULU's getting it. LULU's doing great things. It's closed the gap. Like I said, if you just wanted to take the trade for the gap close, then you should have already closed your position for a gain. I ain't looking for just a gap close. I'm looking for this thing to go past all-time highs and beyond going into the end of the year. So I'm holding on to my position, and I mean, everything's intact. I mean, the price action in LULU last week was beautiful. So it's had its 1-2. It keeps going higher. It flagged beautifully right here, and then it's breaking out of the flag just like it should. So I love this trade, and I love the way it's playing out, so I'm going to stay long. Check out Facebook. I said Facebook wasn't going to get to my level that I wanted to buy, but I'm okay with it. I'm admiring the move higher in Facebook at the moment. It's having a huge day today, 4% up on the day, so that's looking great. Apple, same thing, breaking out aggressively, leading the way today. Amazon, beast, tearing it up, ready for all-time highs sooner rather than later. So tech right now is getting it. IWM looks beautiful. The financial sector looks strong. Going into earnings, we have financial sector earnings later this week. Earnings season is upon us, so we need to watch out for how that is going to affect the rest of the market. So watch out. JPM releases earnings tomorrow morning. Here's JPM before market. They will release their earnings. XLV Healthcare is bumping up against their all-time high. So the market's looking pretty strong across the board. Transport's looking amazing. They're already at their all-time high. Yeah, so it's just a strong day across the board. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all that you do. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, subscribe. Trying to get to 1K subscribers by the end of the year, so please help me out and help me reach my goal. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great week trading. Bye.